Hey everybody, I am here with Owen Conforte, our musical guest this week. He's going to be training with us and playing guitar here at Elk River Studios. We're going to be taking a little visit back to Riga again for Daniel Ryabko to be training our video crew in some basics. And we have master instructor Edgar Sakuls from New York City up here to teach all of us how to properly take a slap to the face. So don't go anywhere. Buckle up your seatbelts because I am Dan Sykes and this is Emergency Fish Party.
Emergency Fish Party. Very normal.
We are here in studio with Owen Conforte, old friend of the project, the lead guitar player of my last feature film, Colossus. You've already heard him play on the show without realizing it, and he is our first guest studio musician. Now, you're a long-distance runner also, so you must have already done specific work on breathing. What is that culture about, and the culture of breathing for long-distance running? What are the rules you follow and all that?
Well, in the warm-up that we did today, as far as aligning your breathing with your steps is very much the case, and you start to listen to your body. So it's really about kind of the same exact things that we're doing here. Is the work that you put in, you kind of have to let it flow through you, or else you're just building up that tension. And when you're doing a long run, or if you're doing a 13-mile run or something, that tension builds up over time, and it is used against you if you don't manage it properly and just let kind of the energy flow through you.
And now, we'll learn about relaxation and movement with Daniel Ryabko and Edgar Sakuls.
We will start very slowly, and the first thing usually we want to study relaxation already from beginning. And what we'll do, very simple drill. You walk in the circle and you do 2 steps inhale and 2 steps exhale.
No, guys, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay. Now, first, what you need to do, yeah, to know, yeah, it's that Systema and what we're doing. It's not for like aggression people, and it's more for relax. Yeah, more for relaxation, and also save yourself.
Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Okay, just walk in the circle and relax, and I will tell you what to do next.
When you go and you turn the hands, turn body, and roll. Yeah, because you see body like stay. Yeah, you strong, but it's not enough.
In order to train your body for the fear, you need to experience the fear. And it's not pleasant, but we gradually introduce. Through the knowledge, everything what we know, it will reduce level of the fear.
Breathe, breathe. Yeah, you see what's called the breathing, yeah? It's coming tension here, yeah? Sorry. But breathe now. Look, I'm doing for you a little bit.
Asumu nevisam krāsam, skarpais kalns nāk klāt pie maigās lietas. Rūgtā dzīve dzer no saldās dzejas, sirdis atkal zvaigznēm to par māsām.
when I'm jump down and up.
Relax. Observe yourself. It can fear hit your body or emotions. Try to understand.
You mentioned something to me that you're facing a lot that's not exactly self-defense, but it's more like control that a lot of musicians would have to face. So what's the situation you run into a lot?
Most of the time that I'm dealing with somebody, they want to be a part of what's going on. So they try to grab my instruments or they try to get on stage. They're crossing a line.
You need to deal with something in a way that doesn't escalate it, and then you can like forget about it and get back to your job. The best way to keep it friendly is to pretend that you are distracted. So you come at me nice and slow, and now I feel resistance to him. I'm looking him right in the eye. He knows I see him. He knows I'm deciding. Come on, come at me. I'm gonna do it again the other way. Now this is a confrontation. Now, if all I do is just get interested in something just behind him, I know I'm gonna make my move, but just see how it feels different when I do.
Yeah.
And this time, whoop, he just went over. So why don't we have you stand in this place and you try this couple things. We'll each walk to you. Okay, this is purposeful. And keep breathing.
In general, I'm an entertainer, not a fighter. So to see these kind of things of the way that how I can diffuse a situation like it's not really happening is super important. And I know that when I share this to other friends of mine that are musicians, that they're going to love it. I'm used to feeling some pain in my body and accepting it in order to overcome a performance you're trying to do. Initially, I was feeling that pain and I was embracing it. It was really eye-opening to what's going on in my body. But then once I laid down, that's when things really got interesting. I got to the point where I felt like kind of giving up. I could reach pain to a certain threshold, but then there was just certain trigger areas. It was incredible to just have somebody just press on you and just have it just kind of squeeze that reaction out of me.
Relax legs more. Try. Oh.
Once I started letting go, I felt like the massage was getting easier in some ways. But I did have anxiety happening in my body, but it felt like that tension that kind of stored in your body was brought out again just simply by doing all of these things. I kind of had this euphoric kind of cool down. Once I was laying on the mat, everything was done and I could just breathe. It was kind of the most relaxed and happiest that I have felt recently. Through having that kind of experience just taken away, like I feel I've accepted some things about my past just through pressing it out of my muscle with sticks. It sounds crazy, but it kind of works. So far, at least.
Well, that's it, everybody. What a show it's been. We're so happy to have been able to bring it to you. Thanks so much to Daniel Riopko and Edgar Sokolows for being our guest instructors. And thanks very much to Mr. Owen Conforte for being our musical guest this week. We've barely scratched the surface of what we're going to bring you in the years to come. Don't miss a minute of it. Join us again right here on Emergency Fish Party. We're going to leave you with Owen playing his song, A Million Things.
I stayed up all night on the phone with you. Yeah, that's the truth. We didn't talk much, there wasn't much to say, but that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. It doesn't take much to make me crazy about the things you do. If you can find something you like in me, and I can find a million things I like about you.
Next time on Emergency Fish Party.
Right there is a locator. So what are the kind of fish we're trying to catch today? I'm getting a little more... 9 seconds total. You tell me